It's Liverpool versus Manchester United in the English Premier League tonight. The battle between the two most successful clubs in English football history. But this season, and probably the past 2-3 seasons, it has become sort of a one-sided battle. Where Liverpool, I think United have not defeated Liverpool in the past 4 years, Shane. And tonight, again, as the title suggests, if United do manage to beat Liverpool, it's going to be a huge upset. Shane, your thoughts?
Yeah, I think it's definitely not going to be an easy game for United for sure because, and we should address this right now, a certain Cristiano Ronaldo is not going to be available for Manchester United. Tragedy struck at the Ronaldo household. That's something we covered. He lost his newborn son, and so it's already been confirmed by Manchester United that he will not in fact be travelling for the Liverpool game. Obviously very understandable, and our condolences go out to Ronaldo and his family, but in football matters, it's a big loss for United as well to not have their, I would say, unofficial captain, available for this fixture, because he would be
their talisman. The guy who's been making all the difference for them in the Premier League, at least in terms of the goals scored, 2 hat-tricks this season already. And if Ronaldo is not there, I don't know what's going to happen tonight, because Liverpool have a full strength side available, and because they are still in the reckoning for that top spot in the Premier League, they could still win the title. They are just 1 point behind City, and because City are not playing, I think they're going to play later.
I think they will be playing tomorrow.
So at least for 24 hours, Liverpool can go top of the table.
Yes.
So that's right. But United have plenty of injury concerns. It's unfortunate that Ronaldo is not going to be there because of the reasons Shane just told you, and really sad news for Ronaldo that way, and for all his fans. But there are so many other injuries. There's no Fred available, there's no Scott McTominay available, there's no Rafael Varane, there's no Luke Shaw, there's no Edinson Cavani.
You know, you said that there's no McTominay and Fred available, and that's concerning because those two are pretty much first choice midfielders at this point.
Right now, I think so. The only thing that's going to happen is now Matic is going to get a game. And and by the way, not to forget, Bruno Fernandes was involved in a car accident.
Yes, of course. But thankfully, neither he nor anyone else in that accident involved was hurt. He did train ahead of the game. He was on his way to training when the car accident took place. But, I mean, it's not been a good week in terms of prep for United. They are beset with injury woes. I don't know, besides Matic, who exactly they're going to be starting in that midfield. And Bruno.
Pogba.
Oh, good Lord. Pogba and Fernandes in this match.
No, but the thing is, I think United's biggest problem is their defense more than their attacking prowess. Yes, they haven't been scoring. I think everything is a problem that way. But the defense, last game against Norwich, we saw 2 goals. How they conceded them? It was Ronaldo.
Out of nowhere.
It was Ronaldo who bailed them out with a free kick, and that I think so. Tim Krul also made a mistake in that free kick. He should have probably saved it, but thankfully he did not. And as a United fan, gave us 3 valuable points. And we know in the race to the top 4, because the other teams lost this weekend, United, if they win this, they'll go level on points with Tottenham.
Actually, yeah, because Tottenham lost 1-0 to, I think it was Brighton, and then Arsenal decided, okay, we're not going to let them outdo us, and they somehow went and lost 1-0 to Southampton. It's like no one wants that 4th place. I don't understand it. And we had done a nice little preview a couple of weeks back, and we said that United are dark horses. Suddenly, just 1 loss by both those sides, and whoop, United are currently 5th. If they win this match somehow, they would actually be back in the reckoning for that top 4 spot. So, they
could be in the reckoning for the top 4 spot, but the biggest point is, can they beat Liverpool? And Liverpool, with everybody fit, everybody available, they thought Jota could be a worry, but Jota has trained apparently and he's fine to go in this game. So it's been a huge problem. It'll be a huge problem for United because Liverpool, the way they have been playing, they've won the League Cup already. They're in the FA Cup final, and that's going to be a repeat of the League Cup final against Chelsea.
Yes.
And apart from that, they're in the semis in the Champions League. And at least if they win tonight, they'll go 2 points ahead of City for those 24 hours before City play the next game. So a quadruple could be a real possibility.
It could be a real possibility, and it's unprecedented in English football. It's never happened. The previous best that would have happened would be, the treble of Manchester United in 1999. But if Liverpool can do a quadruple, my goodness, that would be next level.
A quadruple, man. I feel so. I don't know what to say. As a United fan, it feels bad. But Liverpool have been playing sensational football, and to their credit and their manager's credit, they deserve this, because we have seen how he's built this team up. When for the first couple of seasons, Jurgen Klopp did not win anything. Everybody was pointing fingers at him and said that appointment is a waste of time. Liverpool are not going to do anything. And look at where we are. That's what happened to Liverpool. That's what happened to City, for that matter.
True.
The changes that took place there, but the changes that have taken place at United have gone the other way.
Absolutely.
Like United have gone down the drain. And Pagal Admi,
good username.
good username. Pagal Admi is asking actually, can they win without Ronaldo? And in the second comment, he says Liverpool will win.
I think you answered your own question there, because I mean, let's be fair, I think we're both picking Liverpool as clear favourites to start this. And for me personally, again, you have to remember, I grew up in an era of where the top four used to be United, Chelsea, Liverpool, Arsenal. This was the top four.
Yes.
Now obviously Arsenal have been displaced a tad, City have grown, Liverpool kind of fell and then rose again. But you know, I don't remember the last time when this particular match, except for maybe before in this season, where you would say that, you know, this is such a lopsided, or seems like a lopsided encounter. Liverpool United was always...
That's how bad United have been.
Absolutely.
The problem with United is that in the past few years at least, Liverpool have dominated us.
Absolutely.
Liverpool have shown us that they are a much better team, and they have been playing like a much better team. They are in fact a much better team. United, irrespective of the big names that they have in their side, still haven't performed to the potential, and with whoever is their manager, irrespective of whoever their manager has been, we have struggled against Liverpool in the past 4 years.
True.
And tonight again you expect that Liverpool, heavy favourites, you would say that if they don't score 2 goals at least, it will be a surprise, considering this United defence is fragile and keeps conceding.
Let's cast our mind back to the last time these teams met at Old Trafford. I felt after a point Liverpool actually took their foot off the gas. Because they said, yeah, you know what, we've scored what? They scored what, 4 or 5 goals? And they were 4. Yeah, and they were like, yeah, you know what, we've done the job, let's just, you know, preserve our energy, which is, I think, a damning indictment of where United
are. No, but that's what they did against City also, if you remember, in the FA Cup semi-final. They scored 3 goals in the first half, then sort of took a backward step.
Speaking of City, even when City came to United, they did the same thing, scored early goals and then just held off, which is very shocking. You do not expect, even though considering we know United have fallen, but...
Agreed, but I don't think they're going to take their the gas off the pedal.
A foot off the pedal,
Foot off the pedal this game. As you know, because Liverpool and City are neck to neck. That 1 point separates the top 2 teams in the Premier League. And today, if Liverpool manage a victory, at least for those 24 hours, they'll be top of the table.
And you know, Liverpool will be very optimistic that Brighton can cause an upset, because they have that habit. Brighton went, as I said, they've upset Arsenal, and it's not the first time they've done it. So if they can even get a draw against City with Liverpool getting a win, that means suddenly a 1 point deficit becomes a 1 point lead.
No, I think, agreed. I think Liverpool have tougher fixtures in comparison to City.
Absolutely.
That we looked at. They still play Tottenham also, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah, they have some very tough fixtures upcoming.
Tottenham, by the way, have lost to some random sides, and they've defeated teams like City. of all things that you'd expect from Tottenham being Tottenham. Antonio Conte's men and Harry Kane firing them with that final
and Son
goal.
As well. Yeah.
Heung-min Son has been sensational. 1076 Lokesh is asking, will CR7 play today? Shane, why don't you answer that question? You said that at
we've
the start.
answered it already, but I'll go over it one more time. No, CR7 is not going to be available. As you know, tragedy has struck in his household. His twins, well, one of them ended up passing away when they were being born. Very sad news. He had announced it yesterday. We even did a small little video of it yesterday. And today, it's already been confirmed by Manchester United themselves. They put out statements saying that Ronaldo will not be travelling for this particular match. So, no Ronaldo. Will it be no Ronaldo, no party? I mean,
could be.
Yeah.
Sagar, by the way, I think he's a United fan like me. He's saying that Liverpool win will be an upset. It is the other way around.
I mean,
we should feel like that. You know, I feel United next season, or probably the next season after that, like every United fan dreaming about it, probably will be like, maybe we'll start winning against Liverpool again. I don't know when that will happen.
Thing is, finally,
I'm keeping my fingers crossed.
It'll depend on who the manager is, and I think all rumors point towards it being Ajax's Erik ten Hag. But the other thing is, how much do they let him mold the team in his image? One of the problems with United is that they've gone from one type of manager to another type of manager, and the result is a squad which no one can make sense
But
of.
my problem is, no matter who they have tried, also at times the results, like at least there's some sort of a reaction, right? When Solskjaer came in, you saw a reaction from them. They started winning. They did ever so well under him in that first season, where
his
he was
interim season,
when he was in charge completely.
Yeah, they finished second, I believe. Yes.
So they finished second. This season it was horrendous.
It was disastrous.
But the guy who came in after him, what has he also done? A lot of
Mr.
people might say Rangnick hasn't got enough players on board with him, but somehow the dressing room also doesn't feel inspired, right? When you're putting up performances like that. So that's a huge problem for this United side. Sankalp Sahu is saying without Ronaldo, it will be 5-0.
I think even, the way Liverpool defend, even with him, it could very well be 5-0. So, they're not an easy team to get past. Norwich is one thing.
Yeah. Lokesh is asking, who do you think will be the key player tonight?
Oh, who won't be the key player tonight? For United, I think if United have a chance, I think they're going to expect something from Bruno, because he has kind of tapered off, and I don't blame him. It can be a little hard to accommodate.
The key player for United will be David De Gea.
Oh my God.
Let's just say it.
Poor guy is going to be saving shots left, right and centre.
You know what's coming their way, and I just hope that, I'm hoping that United pulls off something incredible. One game that we as United fans can look back at this season and say, boss, we defeated Liverpool, or we did something exceptional. Because United really have, the game they played against Norwich, without CR7 you would have lost to them, man.
Yeah. Or at least
the kind of goals we conceded was horrible to see as a United fan. I was like, what? Against Norwich, a side that's struggling, they're fighting a relegation battle.
Not fighting relegation, they're most likely getting relegated.
Most likely getting relegated. They're the final team in the league right now.
Yeah.
They're definitely getting relegated, most probably. But you look at them, and then you look at United, and United was struggling to beat them also at one point. So it's really a mismatch when it comes to Liverpool against United with the way their current form is, and for the fact that Mohamed Salah has really enjoyed this fixture in recent times. And Salah scored goals against us in October. I think so, hat-trick against us in October. Boss, he has not scored many goals in recent times. And but as United would know, that maybe he'll score against us.
He'll find his form now.
Yeah. He'll get back his form, and because they play 11 games, if you count the Champions League semi-final, final and everything.
Yeah, they play final.
11 games in 40 days, if I'm not wrong. So if Salah is back in form, that is what Liverpool will be hoping for. Because you know that Sadio Mane is there, you know Luis Diaz is there, you know Diego Jota is there. There are so many good forwards. But Salah, if he's firing, Liverpool are always doing well.
Absolutely.
And
we're having some technical glitches here, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
That is quite alright. See, the benefits of being live, you get to see us actually make bloopers
on air. So that's it, guys. Okay, there are a lot of people
we have
asking
questions as well.
Yes.
More. Great. Go for it.
Sanket Joshi is saying for United it will be Sancho, and for Liverpool Jota or Salah, as we said. Sankalp Sahu is saying today I'll support United because I'm a City fan. We know you told us last time around that for this game at least you'll be supporting United to beat Liverpool.
Yes.
Super Giants is asking, will Ronaldo and Messi ever play the ISL in the future? Well, that would be something if they do, but I'm not sure that you can talk about it right now because currently they are playing.
I don't think you could talk about it ever because see, if you're talking ISL, at one point they used to be what was called marquee player. I'm pretty sure they would smash that out of the budget. So you're more likely, if you ask me, to see them playing together in America or even the Middle East than you are in India at this point. Probably not happening.
Wow. Yeah, that'd be fun though.
If
it happens, imagine Messi turning up for ATK Mohan Bagan
and you have Cristiano for
East Bengal, or I'm saying even Mumbai City FC or Bengaluru FC, who knows? That'd be great to watch, right?
If he goes to Bangalore, that means if either of them go, they'd be playing with the greatest of all time. So
Sunil Chhetri. Right. Lokesh is saying, I guess, the wall of football. I think so. You're pointing out to David De Gea well as talking about that he will be the key.
He will
against this side.
Can't disagree with that.
Okay. There are other comments. So Sanket Joshi is asking comments on Eric Ten Hag to Manchester United.
I think it'd be a good appointment for sure. I think it would be finally a case of United moving with the times a little bit and appointing someone who is a progressive modern day coach. What doesn't matter, what matters more, however, is how much they back him and how much United's decision making changes from the top. Because I think one of the problems with United over the past few years is to become more of a commercial club, which by the way was something that former manager Louis van Gaal had told Ten Hag. He's saying, don't join them, they're a commercial club. They are very much in that mode right now. They need to go back to the footballing matters.
But what does Louis van Gaal knows? When he was at United also...
He was a finished force. I mean,
let's be fair. I thought United, when they signed him, was a ridiculous decision. And it sort of...
I think you'd be in the minority. Remember how well he did with Holland in the 2014 World
Cup? Yeah, but that's probably the reason why they got him. But it did not work out. And also club football is different from...
It's a very different beast, I agree.
Redacted Shetty is asking...
another regular viewer.
United have to try and hold them for the first few barrages and then see if there's an opportunity.
You know, I actually do agree. Yeah, they'd have to go counter-attacking because the only other way would be to try and outpress them. And these current United forwards don't press.
I don't think it can happen. I think so. United will have to play a high line like the way Liverpool does.
They play a high line, Liverpool will murder y'all because you have Mr. Plodding Maguire in the centre.
Harry Maguire has been our best player for other teams.
Yeah. So if Slabhead is in defense, then they're not playing a high line because...
No, I'm saying if they play a high line, maybe you get... but with pace of Salah, I don't think so. They'll be able to catch anybody offside.
The only option...
They'll not be, I think so, high line. I'll take my words back. Can probably be like shooting yourself.
Yeah, because the only defender I trust playing there is Varane and he's not available. Bailly in a high line...
Even Varane hasn't had a great season because he's partnering Harry Maguire and sometimes both of them together haven't gelled well.
Also having injury problems.
Lots of injury problems. Super Giants asking, has Sunil Chhetri played in the Premier League? No.
No, he came very close at one point to getting with QPR. Yes, but that never materialized.
Queen's Park Rangers, he sort of
gave
trials for them, but did not
work out. That
was
about it. Yeah.
Muzammil Boom Boom is asking, sir, will Ronaldo play today? He has pointed that out twice. No. He's not available.
Boom. I like his name.
Yeah. Anirban is asking, Anirban Chattopadhyay Vlogs. I want Liverpool FC to win Premier League and UEFA Champions League and FA Cup and FA Community Shield and Club World. Okay, boss. Okay. We got it. You are a Liverpool fan clearly because you want them to win everything. And if they win everything in the quadruple, which has not been achieved before
in English football,
English football, it'll be insane. It'll be a great feat.
I don't want to even think of how Liverpool fans are going to be after that.
Yunus is asking, will Newcastle become a superpower in the future?
Yes.
With the Arab money, it is entirely possible.
Entirely possible.
Super Giants Salah versus Ronaldo not happening tonight.
Because Ronaldo
so does not really matter. Lokesh is asking us, how do you rate Luka Modric? Luka Modric, great player. That one pass changed the face of the game. And as a Chelsea fan, again,
I would remember.
There.
Yeah, Luka Modric easily up there with the greatest of all time midfielders. He takes his place in that Iniesta, Xavi, Busquets type, when you're talking about that, he's that level, he's that good. Who'd say he's
also he's old.
Yes,
he's old and still playing.
He's his age.
He's still playing top level football. By the way, let's not forget he has been a Ballon d'Or winner. Took Croatia to the finals of the World Cup. The guy has achieved quite a bit in recent times and deserves that place. There was a time he was put on the bench on Real Madrid's bench by Real Madrid, I'll say. And from that to come back into the side, for me, that pass to Rodrigo, that goal against Chelsea, that pass was the pass of the season for me. Outside of the foot, beautiful football. That's what we enjoy.
Split second, he had to catch that defense off guard. Split second pass, and my God.
Sanket is saying, I heard a rumor about Pogba to City. I think so. He'll be on the bench if he goes to City. There are so many good midfielders.
He'll go to either PSG or Juventus. That's my gut feeling.
No, but maybe because this guy is leaving. Who's the club captain?
Oh, PSG's club.
Fernandinho is leaving.
Oh, Fernandinho. Yeah, but he's not a holder.
I'm saying Fernandinho is leaving. No, but he is a midfielder at times. He plays as a defense. Plays in
defense
the center
as well.
As the center of defense also. So I think could be, but Pogba to City, I don't see that happening. Very unlikely, guys.
Very, very unlikely.
Lokesh, why do you think Man United is a bit overrated? Don't say that. I've been supporting them for 23 years now. Please don't say that. Even though I must say that right
They're
now
not favourites in this
our
match.
glory is entirely historical, and we have not done anything in the past
5 years at
seasons
least.
at least.
2017 was the last
Past
time.
5 seasons at least. But still, United are United. They are my favorite club, and I still feel for them like from the bottom of my heart. So.
Well, even then, guys, don't forget, we will of course be joining you live to discuss this match after it is done, whatever the result may
Hopefully
be.
Shane won't fall asleep.
Yeah, this time no. Very
last
awake.
time he did, I had to do the entire Champions League where Savic dragged Foden off the surface. Was so lucky to not be red carded. I thought it was ridiculous.
Yeah.
But as a neutral fan,
It was very fun to watch.
I
Very
have
fun
to say
watch.
it was crazy to watch, and I was like, man, Atletico have lost it. Atletico indeed had lost it
They
at
had
that point,
lost it.
and it was crazy. That entire and it went on in the tunnel also.
Yeah.
After I got done with my live, I went on Twitter and I saw what happened in the tunnel where
Exactly.
Grealish was having a war of words
with Savic. Yeah.
with Savic, and Vasalko also was mouthing off to somebody. Kyle Walker had to be stopped from jumping at him. It was just crazy, but that's how emotions get flared up in such a crucial big game. And City are through. So City had the last laugh eventually. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. We'll be back in a little bit with our IPL preview for another big encounter, by the way.
Second
Lucknow
versus
Super
third.
Giants. No, third versus fourth.
Oh, third versus fourth.
Rajasthan
right,
are second now. Lucknow Super Giants versus the Royal Challengers Bangalore. So do join us in about 25 minutes time.
And
Thank
goodbye
you.
for now.